Hi, I'm Rachel.
I'm Christina.
And I'm Hannah, and this is our project before, during, and after the war, World War I in Russia.
Okay, the war sparked in 1914 with the assassination of Franz Ferdinand of Serbia. Russia joined the war because of their alliance with Serbia. The Russian army was technically the largest army in the war. In the 1900s, about 3 million people in Russia were industrial workers. Russia was an autocracy, which means only one person is in absolute power, and the ruler of Russia was Tsar. Russia was a poor country and produced raw materials for other manufacturing countries. Oil, textiles, iron, steel, and minerals are industries that Russia affected by economic growth. Women take over their husbands' jobs for their sons and husbands during the time of the war.
In the initial phases of war, Russia's army greatly weakened. During the war, 4.9 million were wounded, 1.7 million were killed, 2.5 million were missing, and in total there were 9.2 casualties. A group of communists led by Vladimir Lenin overthrew the government in November 1917 and created a communist government. Lenin wanted to concentrate on building up a communist state and wanted to pull Russia out of the war, so Germany removed their army from Russian lands. Russia left the war in 1918. The first offensive Russia launched was in August 1914 against Germany East Prussia. Eastern Prussia was secure. The Russian military of war planned to march on Berlin. Untrained troops were ordered into battle without enough arms or ammunition. This led to many deaths in the Russian army. In 1915, Russia suffered over 2 million casualties and lost Kurland, Lithuania, and much of Belarusia. During the war, agricultural production slumped and civilians had to experience serious food shortages.
It was devastating to the people and left them without much food. Their homes were destroyed, so they were forced to move somewhere else and start their life all over again. The Russian monarch government was destroyed after World War I. After the war, Russia was economically devastated. $8 billion were owed. Russia lost a bunch of its men and its resources. Russia tried to regain authority over territories like Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, and Finland, but they were able to regain power over Belarus and Ukraine, which had been taken over by Germany. Russia went from being an autocracy run by Tsar Nicholas II to a communist government led by Lenin. The other Allied countries were affected the most when Russia left. They had a huge German army headed straight towards them. Lots of women's husbands or sons didn't make it through the war, so they became the primary caretaker of the family. Thanks for watching.